Hey, how's it going? Kenneth Aspire Plumbing. My name is Owen. I'm calling with Bright Marketing. I reached out to you guys a bit earlier this afternoon, and I can't remember who I spoke to. I should have wrote it down in my notes, but I totally spaced. I mentioned that I wanted to send a video over to you guys because I was doing some research over in the San Francisco area, and I found your website here, and I wanted to do a website audit for you and kind of show you personally a few things that'll help you rank higher. Let you know what I see here on your website, as well as where you guys would get the most value from. So I'm just gonna do it real quick. It's gonna probably be about 5 to 7 minutes or so. But the first thing I wanted to cover was content. So when someone's searching for anything on the internet, Google starts crawling websites looking for information and trying to rank what they find. Right? They're trying to figure out which websites have the most relevant content and should be first. And then which website should come second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. Right? In order to do that and figure out what ranking to put you in, they're looking for specific keywords that are here on your website. Right? So for example, if someone were to do a search for plumbing San Francisco on Google, right, and you had that keyword here on your website, you immediately become more relevant, and there's a better chance that they're going to list you higher. So in addition to that, not just looking for keywords, they come through and they read all of the content you have here on your website because they're trying to figure out whether or not you're an expert in this industry, what services that you provide, as well as the areas that you're serving. So Google likes to see around 2,000 words here on the home page. And I did a quick word count for you guys. You guys got 162 words, right? So not quite at that 2,000 word limit just yet. And you guys also don't have those important keywords. So it's going to be difficult for Google to understand what it is exactly that you guys do, as well as the services or the service areas that you guys are providing to, right? So adding that additional content here on your home page with those keywords would definitely help ensure that you guys would get onto that front page and begin to rank a little bit better. And another thing that I noticed is that your guys' website's not secure. So that HTTPS, the S stands for secure, right? So that's something else that I noticed. But I did a quick search for plumbing San Francisco CA, that keyword I mentioned earlier, and it's pretty typical to see these Google ads running up here, these guaranteed ones. But below that is this map pack section right here. And the ones that are listed right here, the businesses that are listed right here, are going to get a lot of the work simply because they're listed right away and they're really easy to find. And the best way to get into this map pack section right here is with citations. So citations are business name, address, and phone number listed into different directories throughout the web, such as Facebook, Yelp pages, LinkedIn, Yelp, any one of those kinds of websites. So the more citations you have, the better chance you have of showing up right here in this map pack section. Okay. So below that, this is called the organic section, and the same rules apply here. You want to be on that front page, and ideally within these top 3 positions right here, so that the most amount of people are able to find you, right? So the first one's Yelp. They take up some space sometimes because they're a directory, but Google prefers local businesses and websites such as yourself. So let's take a look at this Magic Plumbing right here, and see how what's going on with them, right? So right off the bat, we can see that where we land on their website, they have a decent looking website right here. It's not anything super crazy. They have a decent amount of content, but they're going after that, Bay Area plumbing right here. That's a keyword that they're going after. But I don't think they have that 2,000 words that Google's looking for either. But they are ranking for some keywords, which is why we were able to find them so easily when we did a search for plumbing San Francisco. So let's take a look at this website's rating and kind of see what's going on. Okay. So this is a tool I like to use when I research websites. It's called Ahrefs, and they buy their data from Google, so it's kind of a good place to start. So this UR and this DR rating right here, this UR rating is a trust rating. So it means how much trust you have in the eyes of Google. And this DR rating is kind of how powerful your website is, right? It's how it's like a strength rating. And both of these ratings right here are increased by backlinks. And the way a backlink works, all that it means is that there's another website out there that has a link on their website that's pointing back to you, right? Or linking back to you. And the more you have, the higher your strength rating is going to be and the higher your trust rating is going to be. But they're not all created equal. Some have a better rating than others. But this one has 1.85 thousand backlinks, coming from 164 referring domains. And out of those other websites or referring domains, only 74 of them are powerful. Okay, so that leads me into the last thing that I wanted to call attention to, which are these organic keywords right here. And these are the keywords and search terms that we were talking about before, right? So just real quick, I kind of want to hop in here and show you a few of them, like this one right here. So plumber San Francisco, this is what we call a buyer intent keyword, right? It's a local search term. So someone in San Francisco is going to type that in looking for a plumber right away, and they're doing it 300 times a month, right? And they're getting some traffic right here because they're in that #1 position. Okay. Here's another one, plumbing in San Francisco. A good 50 people are searching for that per month. And they're getting some traffic from that because they're sitting in that #1 spot again. Okay. So we go down here, plumber San Francisco, CA. So here is the exact keyword, or actually no, it's a little bit different. But plumber San Francisco, CA, 100 people search for that per month. And they're getting some traffic because they're in that #3 spot. So the higher this position is, the more traffic you're going to get. And you can add a lot of these keywords into your website as well, just to clarify what services that you offer in the areas that you work in. But this one, these keywords are specifically the ones that this website is going after and targeting. Okay, and they're doing an okay job making sure that they're getting found for a lot of them. But a lot of it's just their name, right? Magic Plumber, Magic Plumbing San Francisco. And you guys can do the same exact thing, right? But I went ahead and I entered your website in as well because I kind of wanted to show you how you guys are doing. You guys have a UR rating or a trust rating of 8, and your DR rating or strength rating is a 0. You guys have 37 backlinks coming from 31 referring domains, and out of these referring domains, one of them is powerful or sharing their power with you. Okay, so let's hop into these keywords and kind of do the same thing. I want to position them and kind of show you guys how you guys are doing. So you guys do have a lot of these buyer intent keywords on your website that you're ranking for already, right? 50 people are searching for that, 30 people are searching for that, another 30 people, another 60 people. This one right here is huge, right? Plumber in San Francisco, that's 100 people searching for that. But unfortunately, you guys aren't getting any traffic from that because you guys are down in that almost 50th position, right? And again, right here, they're looking for you. They really want to find you guys, but they're unable to because you guys are down in that 49th position. So an issue that I see with these keywords kind of comes down to not targeting them enough, finding the right ones that you guys already did. You guys already have them on your website. Just be a little bit more aggressive with them so that you guys can, start going up in the position and start getting some traffic from those keywords, because people do want to find you guys. They're looking for a plumber in the San Francisco area a lot. They're just unable to find you guys without those keywords. So just wanted to cover those things with you real quick. That's about it. I hope this video has been super, super helpful and informational for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. I do ask for a little bit of feedback if you guys don't mind. Just let me know what you think about this video, how I did, if you found it helpful or not. But I'll get it out of you guys' way. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Hope you guys have a good weekend.